Functional, yes. Low maintenance, yes. This organizing system meets my two considerations beautifully, and it is, drumroll please, organizing chronologically. In this video, I'll share examples of chronological organizing in and out of my home. I'll also share a story of how I began organizing chronologically, and I'll also show a demonstration of how chronological organizing helps with efficient retrieval. Hope you stick around. The family folder. The whole family folder is labeled with double zeros so the computer automatically sorts it to the top. I use this folder for files like extended medical policy information and e-tickets. Stephen is the oldest, so his folder is labeled 01, followed by me, then Parker, and Tony, and Isla. Water station. Whatever drinks people have going live here, and it's organized chronologically. So here we go. Oldest is Stephen, then Mina, then Parker, Tony, and Isla. The passport stack. Here are our passports that I've put a label on the front just with our first names. A handful of border agents have commented that it's super helpful having the first names on the front, so I will continue to do so. And whenever the bundle of passports are stacked, I always put them in chronological order. Stephen on top, then Romina, Parker, Tony, and Isla. Photos. I organize our family photos into annual yearbooks, and I started doing it in 2017 because that was the year that my oldest son was born, and I never was one to take a lot of pictures before his birth. So ever since, I've been making annual yearbooks, and again, this just helped me keep our memories organized. Here's our collection from 2017 all the way up to 2020. 2024 is not completed yet because we're still in the year. Here is a non-home example, and these are school documents from when I was a student. I attended the University of British Columbia here in Vancouver, Canada. And here you can see that I have my Masters of Education documents organized chronologically by year 1, year 2, year 3. And then from there, for example, year 3, this is how I like organizing any time I have months of the year. Oh, here's a part of my master's project, and I did a research brief on clutter in the classroom. Surprise, surprise. Actually, related to all this, all of my teaching documents were organized this way as well. This especially made sense to me because if I wanted to review a lesson I had taught on summer to fall seasonal changes, I knew to browse through my September and October folders. Better yet, I'd use the computer search function to help. Reviewing these documents reminded me that I once shared this tip of naming my monthly folders using the numbers like 09 for September and 01 for October with my husband, and I'm curious to see if he actually executed what I suggested. So I jumped onto his computer and nope. He only sometimes listens to me. Here's a screenshot from one of his folders, and it's organized the months of the year alphabetically. And maybe it works for his brain, I don't know, but it certainly would be a bit of a doozy for me. Business receipts, another non-home example, again related to my husband's business. I set up the system of archiving his invoices, or sometimes we refer to them as receipts, and each box is one fiscal year. That's what the F is for, and inside there are folders, one for every month, and here are all of the October receipts, November receipts, December receipts, and then January receipts. I began using a chronological system of organizing my digital documents as a university student 23 years ago. And while the formatting of the naming of the documents has changed twice, the current iteration of my system has been effective for over 7 years for me. This system makes naming, archiving, and retrieving documents very efficient for me. And it works for me because my brain recalls quickly and accurately with time milestones. For example, my brain can accurately recall the year that I started my master's, or the year that I worked at Aritzia, or the year that we moved into our home. Now, why my brain recalls well with chronology is a mystery to me. I am no brain scientist, but I do have a theory. My theory is that my brain has been operating on a school calendar nearly my entire life, from elementary school to high school to university. at which I went to university for a bachelor's of education, where I became a teacher. And as a teacher, my life continued to operate very closely around the school calendar. And even after resigning from teaching, my children are now in public school, and they and our lives continue to be part of school calendar, which is why, again, I think that I think that's why my brain recalls really well with time milestones. Here I have a search bar, and I will demonstrate how efficient and easy it is to retrieve any information that I am trying to seek. Mission 1, Europe trip information from 2014. Bingo! Mission 2, wedding slideshow pictures from March 28th, 2015. And bingo! Mission 3, Parker's preschool forms from 2021. Bingo! And mission 4, bridal shower planning information for my cousin in 2022. Bingo! And again, why do I love this system? Because it's highly functional and very low maintenance. Thanks for sharing your time with me. I'm Romina.